What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This video serves as two purposes. If you clicked on this, it's obviously for the camera I'm about to talk to you about, but also this is being shot on an iPhone 13 Pro in cinematic mode on the front-facing camera. So this background blur you see over here, totally simulated. Not sure how you guys think it looks, but it is what it is. Anyways, gas got me again. Gas attack hit me real hard, and well, here we are. If you guys have been following me at all on Instagram or whatever, you have noticed that I've been hashtagging this camera right here. This is the Nikon D780. Look at that transition for the fake bokeh. Not bad. Anyways, Nikon D780, and I've been shooting with the 50mm f1.4 D lens, a screw mount lens. And I'll talk about the lens in another video, but if you guys saw on YouTube, I posted like a few weeks ago, something about an optical viewfinder is really what I like to look through. It's when I had my Leica M8, my Leica M240, I really like that. I've liked past Canon DSLRs that I've owned. But the problem with that have always been that the live view sucked if I wanted to go into mirrorless mode. I've thought about this camera for a long, long time, and I just couldn't get myself to do it. But eventually I just said, screw it, let's go for it. So I found a used copy on B&H. It wasn't used. The shutter count was 0. I took the first shot. It was 1. The camera was like brand new. I don't know if it was just like an open box or they discounted it to get rid of it. I found it for like $600 off of its list price. So at that point, it was a pretty easy sell. Nonetheless, I got this camera and I've really been loving it. I know I've said that about a lot of cameras, but it's true. I've really been loving this camera for two reasons. Because it gives me the best of both worlds. This is the best hybrid camera in my opinion. Not hybrid from the video and photo type of hybrid, although it does very well at that, but hybrid from the perspective of old school meets new school, optical and electronic live view type stuff. Now, there's a lot of videos out there that talk about this camera in particular and what's so special about it. But what I love is that I can sit here and I can look through this right here and I can see myself. I'll post that picture up right there. And I love optical viewfinders. I love seeing in real time as it happens. To me, there's no lag. It is what it is. And the reality is, I trust the meter on this camera. I spot meter off the focus point. I use 3D tracking typically as my approach. And the metering's been spot on 99 out of 100 times. I've had no problems with it. But the other part that's beautiful is that once I go into live view mode, you guys see this, it's basically a Nikon Z6. So let me go over here real quick. If you guys see this, I mean, it tracks, it's not slow at all. I mean, you guys know in old DSLRs, you hit the live view mode, they have to like close the mirror and then do its thing. This thing's pretty quick for being in live view. And I'm really, really impressed with it. So although I can't hold up to my eye and see my exposure through the viewfinder, I actually prefer optical viewfinders, as I mentioned. And if for some reason I was out where I wanted to do kind of a mirrorless type of setup, I just go into live view and I can see what's going on. I can do the tracking. It's just like the Nikon Z6. Like if you look right here, see, check this out. Hit the OK button. Hopefully it's not glaring. And I have the little box show up and I can track, right? So it'll track that now, just like the Nikon Z6, a continuous focus. And then I get out of there. It's all good. It's all good. It's got the same sensors in the Nikon Z6. I think the same as the Z6 II. A 24 megapixel BSI backside illuminated sensor. And honestly, this camera is very robustly built. You got the 2 card slots on the side. It's got all the different buttons and stuff you might want for professional work. It's just a very robust camera. I really, really like it. Totally opposite of my Olympus stuff. But I really, really like it. Ergonomically, it's fantastic. In fact, the ergonomics on this are far superior, in my opinion, than the Nikon Z6. And for me, that makes it a no-brainer. The battery life is absolutely tremendous. I've been shooting for like 2 weeks. Not like hardcore, clearly, by this statement, but I haven't had to charge the battery. Like, this battery lasts all the time. And I do shoot most of the time through the optical viewfinder, so that's probably why. It's been awesome. So I like that. The second thing is, I've been doing a lot of film shooting. I haven't talked about that. I'll talk about it another time. But I like the concept that maybe I could throw some of these F-mount lenses on a Nikon film camera and kind of get to one system, which would make me, by de facto, a Nikon through and through shooter, which is interesting. But there's that. And on top of that, they have some good glass. Like this 51.4 gets a lot of praise and it gets a lot of criticism. I personally like it. But I paid like next to nothing for this 51.4, which is tremendous. So a lot of value here, built to last. This thing's robust, and I really, really like it. So if you guys are looking for that blend of new school meets old school, I really can recommend this camera quite a bit. I think it's fantastic. I think it's awesome. And of course, guys, as always, I'll show you pictures at the end here. There's a lot of videos on the spec. I mean, there's a full HDMI port here. You get the mic, headphone input. It shoots 4K. It has great autofocus tracking for video. I mean, not Sony or Canon good, but it's definitely good. It's just a very, very robust camera, and I'm really finding myself not longing for anything. Of course, it's a little big, right? But I have a small camera for that. So I got my optical viewfinder fixed. I got my like kind of a mirrorless EVF fix in this, and I think it's really, really good. So I wanted to see what you guys think. Has anybody shot this camera? Do you know anything about it? What are your thoughts on it? And did I just make the dumbest decision in my life? I've actually been shooting it for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I really love it. I haven't even looked at another camera, to be honest with you. It's been cool. So there's that. Also, how is this video quality? I've been shooting this, like I said, on the iPhone 13 Pro. I'll talk about this in another video. This is the front-facing camera in cinematic mode, so there's that. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know what I've been doing with this. I really, really enjoy it. It's a great camera. It's fast. It does everything I need. I get a little bit of old school that I really, really enjoy. I'm shooting some portraits next week. I'm shooting some more portraits the week after that. I will shoot them on this camera with this lens, and I'll come back for you guys. Maybe I'll even do a video, a little GoPro video or something like that on top if the people I'm shooting don't mind. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry I've been gone for a while. My basement flooded. We've had some little sickness at our house. Not COVID, don't worry. RSV, though, probably worse at this point for the babies. Yeah, just been busy. Work's busy, all that stuff. Anyways, no nonsense video like I always typically do. I don't have time to edit all crazy stuff. Here are some pictures. Thanks for watching. I'm done rambling. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.